Hi everyone, this is Erin Stelter, and this is my week 4 question and commentary video for Comm3433. And this week, my question and commentary both come from Jason Mattel's Television and American Culture. And this chapter 5 was really interesting, telling television stories overall. But actually, both my question and my comment come from kind of close to the beginning of the chapter. So on page 219, Mattel says, unscripted programming takes real-world events and turns them into plots, a process of narration that applies to both fictional and non-fictional television. As viewers, we should be aware of how plots are always partial presentations of the story world, a process that can be especially manipulative or deceptive when the story world is real. So what I found interesting was when he talks about how narrative and story world are applied to nonfiction television, like reality TV and even the news. And so his warning here about how when the story world is real, that means like the things that are happening off the screen are things that are happening in real life. So on the news, they're, talking about characters in the news stories and kind of a narrative within the news story. And then how we apply that comes from the story world, which is actually the real world that we live in. And I just thought that was a really interesting concept. So, and actually, I'm off today. It's my first day off for Christmas vacation, and I'm watching a documentary about the Manson murders, because that's what I do on my time off. And so just after reading this chapter and then watching that, it's kind of interesting to apply what we've learned to watching that, like how they're establishing a narrative and plot within these true events, but the way that they're portraying them and telling the story on the show is kind of creating this narrative storyline. So then my question comes from page 214, and he's talking about protagonists, which are the hero at the center of a narrative, and then how a lot of series have an ensemble cast, so they don't have one protagonist, they have several central characters. He makes this statement, it is rare to have a single protagonist in an ongoing series, with exceptions such as The Fugitive or The Incredible Hulk standing out with their plots of individual heroes on the run. And so to me, that statement seemed pretty narrow, and just with as much TV as there is today, I'm just wondering if someone in the class can think of a different example where, or a few examples maybe, where there is a single protagonist in a story, and maybe one where it's not, the protagonist is on the run. So we can look at some different examples of that. So again, because that was kind of unclear, the question is, can we come up with some different examples of television series where there is truly one protagonist rather than an ensemble cast? So, thanks. I hope everyone's having a great Christmas break so far if you're on it, or you do when it comes up. And look forward to watching your videos as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks.